The restoration and the re-establishment of the indigenous monarchs can mean a lot of benefit for the indigenous people in total. And while contrary to what the Europeans will wish for, because the re-establishment of the indigenous monarchs will stop the shipping of our minerals out of our country. It will stop that.
Yeah.
The restoration of the indigenous monarch will see industrialization of our kingdoms, whereby the standard of our people is going to be upgraded. The restoration of the indigenous monarchs will restore our sovereignty and our pride, our culture, our tradition, our religion. The restoration of indigenous monarchs speaks of our connection with our Maker, our God. And this is where the devil will get out of our lives, the devil called South Africa. Because that devil has brought us a lot of misfortune, has brought us poverty, has brought us corruption, has brought us death. Every election, there are a lot of people that are going to be, killing each other to maintain the colonial system. You will never see that with monarchs. That is why there are no deaths in Eswatini. That's why there are peace Eswatini. This is the peace that is spoken about in Esther 13:2-5.
Yeah.
So the establishment or re-establishment of indigenous monarch, it's ordained by God and our ancestors, and nobody can ever stop it. And the restoration and the re-establishment of the indigenous monarch is led by a man who understands God and his will. Chief Apostle Nonquma. And Tina, as the servant of God and him being the servant of his Maker, we will make sure that it happens.
Okay.
And thanks for hosting me once again. And thanks for giving us an opportunity to enlighten our people. I would like to challenge people, their mentality. Let them research on these things that we are talking about.
Yeah.
They must not let the politicians lie to them and believe on a pipe dream. Democracy is a pipe dream. Democracy has never been a solution.
Yeah.
The solution for the indigenous people in Africa is the restoration of the indigenous monarchs. The colonial system will never, ever bring solution to our plight as indigenous people. Ngiyabonga mnakethu.
No, sibonge kakhulu. I think, we'll have to invite you again some other time. There are a lot of issues to unpack still.
Tiningi mnaka singeke siticede ngelanga linye nje. Tiningi kakhulu.
Yeah.
And our people needs to be enlightened. I don't want to say to be educated, but enlightened. They gotta be made aware of who they are, because liningi asitati ukuthi simbumani.
No, it's true. Even though I've been saying ukuthi abantu abaningi have been indoctrinated to believe ukuthi democracy is the only way for a country to prosper. But at the same time, there are people suffocating, yearning for what you're talking about. Spaces where for self-determination as nations. But this has been now reduced to as tribal, tendencies, which is not true. It's the suffocation. People feel suffocated. Some of them feel suffocated that, look, we need our space where we can be ourselves the way we were before anything else.
But I attended a national prayer in Eswatini. I was invited the 25th, if I'm not mistaken, of January. Wow. I've never seen such unity. I've never been so proud of a nation than being proud in Maswati. And fortunately, Babe Zuma was there. And Babe Zuma felt that unity and wished this could happen in South Africa.
Yeah, wait, now that you're joking, my memory it speaks strongly about the issue of restoring the monarchs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Babe Zuma, if afuna kubona lendvo yendega, we must restore monarchs. And being the chief, he's the person that is supposed to be in the forefront of the restoration of the monarch.
Yeah.
Putwame, I was moved by that event, Eswatini. And so lendo ikulunywa in the international media about a abuse of power by the king. It's a lie. It's let me tell you, it's a propaganda that is spread by those who wants to destroy indigenous monarchs. Those who are still pushing Dam Diversus, Romanus Pontifex, Inter Caetera, because those forces are still there.
Yeah, that's another. It's a topic for another day.
Yes,
because we need to agree that the monarchy itself is not a problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, but then other issues can be discussed on how the monarchy is being, the monarchy system is being implemented. That's a different topic altogether.
Of course. Those are the internal issues that I actually spoke about.
To them,
because His Majesty himself, he's a welcoming man, down to earth. He's a man who listens. I don't know if whoever that is tried that avenue. But that's a topic for another day.
That's a topic for another day. Yeah, we've got to deal with it thoroughly. Oh, thanks a lot again. And to our viewers, listeners, our details are here. You can comment, you can like us, you can subscribe. That's okay. Special plea to business people. We've got something special for you as well to talk to us if you want your products and services to reach new people. Our details are provided on the screen. Until next time.